we try and be as efficient as we possibly can. And how low can we get the amount of chemical we're using, particularly through the fallows. So we looked at the autonomous side of things, and through a few connections of Gerrit's in the Netherlands, we met up with precision makers and approached them about developing, adapting some of their software that they had currently been using over there on grass mowers into a tractor that we already had on farm. And now we're finding that to be a very useful tool, in our weed control. We were using spot spraying, Weed Seeker and now Weed It, but we can go out there and spray a large area of the country under optimum conditions as well, by being able to run it 24 hours a day if conditions are appropriate, and all weekend. It's never an actual weekend off yet. It is just a standard Weed It, croplands Weed It sprayer, coupled to an autonomous tractor, and we're currently working our way through about 3,500 hectares. We're about halfway through that, and as of this morning we'd sprayed 0.7% of the field at a cost of 24 cents a hectare off chemical, without a driver. The autonomous side of things wasn't like about reducing lots and lots of labour. It was that we thought, well, if we're going to spot spray, we feel we've got to be out there more often. So how do we do that economically? That person that's not sitting in the tractor anymore, but he's looking after it, and he's not with it all the time, of course, but they still need filling up and they still need fueling. We also put the autonomous tractor in front of a tram track renovator, and that's another quite a boring job. So our field lengths range between about 2 kilometres and 5-6 kilometres. So we target those operations autonomously that the operator has got very little input once the machine's set up. It's another tool that we're working on at the moment with spot spraying, and it's set up on an AgriFac 48 metre spray rig, self-propelled sprayer, and AgriFac are working with a company called Bilberry, a French company, and they've designed a spot sprayer, but it's a camera spray, and it's a true camera spray. Like it takes pictures of the weeds and processes that in real time and activates a spray nozzle. We think it's really exciting technology. First of all, the way I understand it, you need to build a library of your weeds, and then you can program the cameras, the software, act differently on different weeds and different sizes. For instance, you might be able to put a light rate or a standard rate of herbicide, maybe glyphosate, over very small seedlings, and you might have a population of larger plants and different weed species, and the camera will recognise that weed and dose it accordingly to the way you've programmed it. That's in a fallow situation, and they're extremely confident that they can do this with green on green. The AgriFac camera spray is twice as wide and will be able to travel at almost twice the speed, they tell us. There could be 3 or 4 times capacity there than what we currently have. I think we will probably get there, autonomously. It's probably a few years away, that one, on that machine,